Helps when you press the go live button. So, that's working. I've got my dashboard. I've got screen is the correct one. Yes. You can go back to scale to window. Thank you. And yeah. Let's go into pause mode for a second because I forgot something. Be right back. Forgot to get myself water, which is a quintessential part of living and breathing. And for real, Frederick, you're in the way. So, I've got a new setup. I don't know how well it'll work. But it's fine. What do I want to check out? Yeah, I'm getting distracted. Because of course I'm getting distracted. I should just start working. So what are we working on today? Maybe I should record this. Maybe I'll actually do a video at one point. I won't. So, I'm just gonna read. So, convert custom preprocess. We're in the custom preprocessing conversion. I'm gonna have some. Actually, I don't know how this is coming out. The camera is like pretty. There we go. Oops, sorry. Frederick, you're very nice. Go back there. Hopefully, yeah. So, maybe I should do like an intro for the video. Oh my god, we have 2 frames missed due to rendering lag. Disk full in approximately 400 hours. I'm just like really curious. So what are we gonna do today? Someone, a dear friend of mine, well, a dear friend I know over Discord, but a friend of mine wants to make a wiki. And I now have to look up the pronouns. You don't have pronouns. He wants to use TiefDownConverter to make his wiki. And wikis are wonderful and really complicated. So the basic idea now is to just let him figure it out and give him the basic structure he needs to make this something. And then we'll figure out how do we do Lua filters, how do we do all that stuff to get the wiki somewhat usable and reasonably done. But I think I want to keep TiefDownConverter out of it. And then I thought maybe we'll do a plugin system. Because right now, you can't generate an index HTML that easily that has just a list of wiki entries. It would be nice, but it isn't really a thing. So, yeah. And the idea is to allow you to hook. Why are you this loud? Mate com. Oh my god. Oh my god. The graphics card is crying. Absolutely crying. So yeah, I think plugin system is like way past my pay grade. But I could like do it. I'm still like shocked how well my random video is performing. Like, Jesus Christ. So the microphone's too heavy for the mic stand. Okay, that is a thing. That is okay. You're getting the side. I want it to be a little bit, but it's Mac, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Sorry for the noises and the loudness. Okay, move it over a little bit. So this is a C1000 S AKG. I think of Mark IV. It's a really good microphone. I like it. I really do like this microphone. So where were we? Right, the basic thing we want to do. Is make each input file be its own output file in a one-to-one correspondence. And that's getting complicated. That gets really complicated. Because I have to consider that you might want to generate like a later. I think it should be template scoped. I don't have a USB-C cable, do I? Like random USB-C cable attached to my computer that I can just like get out from behind the Mac screen. And what the fuck is that? Oh my god, it's my alarm. That was my alarm, dear friends. Oh, you dirty. You dirty thing. You dirty, dirty thing. So, now I have to get the USB-C cable routed somehow. Despite my appearances, I am not a router. I am a switch. What? Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god. Ah. Scary. Oh, I moved my mouse. Okay. You please go there. Thanks, Kate. Bye. I said go there. Not move around like a thing. You know what? I'm gonna use my trackball. I don't have a mouse on my Mac now, but at least I have a trackball. Oh god, that's so much more comfy. Where was I? I wanted to open something. What did I want to open? Some paint program. I wanted to open a terminal and say sudo pacman-s external pp and enter my very secure password. Yes. So now I can open external pp. There we go. So the thing is, my mouse is on the wrong screen. And the screen is a little bit... Okay, thank you. So, we have the situation that we have input files. That's multiple. That's so ugly. That's fine. And these input files, and I'm gonna do it here as well. These input files should get pre-processed. So we have a box, the pre-proc, and the pre-proc should, well, take all the input files. Thank you. Input through pre-proc to one output or multiple outputs. That is so redundant. Why did I do that? So we've got the preproc, and the preproc has to decide. Well, no, the preproc doesn't have to decide. The preproc just does. Preproc just exists. So we've got a few input files here. Why is my SSD here? Got like 3 input files. This one is 1.md. Then there's 2.md, and for good measure there's 3.html. You can't read that, that looks like a 2. No, it looks like a blob. That's fine. Blobs are valid too. So, and honestly, is there a select tool? Image select. Did it crash? No, just didn't take any commands anymore. So the thing is, we need to. So we've got a template. Well, how does this work? It gets thrown into the conversion process. Let's just like conversion. The files then get sorted, sort, and the files then get run through the preprocessor. Preprocessor proc, that looks ugly, pre-p, and pre-p. Because we've got 2 Markdown files and 1 HTML file. So these are thrown into different preprocessors. And that then gets combined into a combined file, and that then gets processed. And that file gets copied, and that gets copied outside into the output folder out. Okay. I think that's the basic idea. I think. And that is probably as far as I'll get. Because we need to attack this here. So here needs to be everything that... Oh my god. That's not what I intended. Everything that changes. So ugh. This is complicated. So instead of doing this... Oh my god, what did I just press? Instead of doing this, we need to pre-sort. We've got our files. Okay. My graphic tablet is too far to the left. We've got a file, a file, a file. MD, MD, HTM. And these should all get processed by the preproc. Preproc 1, preproc 1, and preproc 2. And they go down, down, down. And get processed. So proc, actually that's over here. So I'm gonna draw a box around this processor. So it goes into the processor, and that should then send free files to that. How does this look in code? I don't know. This is like... I don't think this will work particularly well. And I'm scared. So I'm gonna look up whether anything happened in the chat. I'm just really unsure whether this makes sense. So I already did some refactoring. I have a run preprocessor. It takes a template, project directory path, compile directory path. These two are obvious and simple. Metadata fields. That's just merging into the whatever. Preprocessors. We need the preprocessors to decide which preprocessor to use. Files and an extension. We're gonna extract this. I'm gonna put away the graphics tablet again, because I don't need you right now. I want that to be its own thing. Preprocessor, ampersand preprocessor. Oops, no, let me, thank you. And I don't need the extension. So, choose preprocessor. Preprocessors. So let preprocessor equals choose preprocessors. Extension, so chunk.1. And that has to happen before here. So fn choose preprocessor. Preprocessor spec and extension %str. So, and this should result in a result preprocessor. You need to be the reference. Oops. And you have to be booped on the face, booped on the snoot. How do we do? How do we do? Okay. I should still be in my clipboard. No, it is not. Okay. Preprocessor. And that's it. That should actually just be it. That reference here. Okay. There's hair, cat hair everywhere over my microphone. That is very annoying. Okay. So we've got the preprocessor chosen. We are running the preprocessor. I should probably monitor this. And I'm gonna move it forward a bit because I'm seemingly looking forward and not talking to the microphone directly. So running preprocessor with ARGs. On inputs. So in effect, we're saying, okay, either you're chunking. If template dot multi-file output. Why did I put brackets around this? Then we're iterating over each one and returning the results. Thing is, I need this to be a parallel, so I need to reuse this code, because otherwise I have like really bad code duplication. So what did I write here? Okay. Nothing of in particular interest. I haven't thought this through. Have I? Processing chunks. Because if template multi-file output then and else we're throwing this here. Then get preprocessing chunks, get single file chunks of ampersand input files, because I don't want to write this in there. So get fn get single file chunks input files, and we obviously need to copy this here. Get single file chunks. So input files. Let mod. Actually, yeah, we need a let mod chunks equals vec new. And then we'll say just iterate over each input file. Input files dot for len name. I don't like that. Input files dot map. Does that work out? Current chunk, chunk extension. I probably have like a, oh my god, I do not. A string chunk extension equals some holy Holy macaroni. Current extension input file KR to old. I think we need to make a full loop. Input files.for file at current extension file.display to owned. And then we'll just add to the chunks. Chunks dot push, and for a little bit of chunks chunks dot push file current extension. Why are you complaining? Which causes chunks to have type OS string. I mean, I need to somewhere do the push input file current chunk input file clone. Then we push the current chunk to string lossy to string. Oh god, that is a lot of calls to that function. This argument has, which causes chunks to have type as string. No, you're not. Like do I have to consider cloning? Sure. I can clone. I can waste performance because no one cares about performance in this case, because this is like really niche. This whole program is really niche. So choose preprocessor. Found preprocessor. You're pulling the preprocessor from here, so we can't do this, because then we'd need a thingamajig. Clone. Now, multi-file output, get single file chunks, else get preprocessing chunks. So, get single file preprocessing chunks. Now, that should work. That should, yeah, that should tank performance in case you set multi-file output. I'm gonna have to take a break. I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. I'm back. So, now we just need to change template. So in manifest model, where's the template? Where are my templates? There's my template. I don't know if it's... Yeah, it has to be in the template. Pub multi file output option bool. Unwrap or false. Unwrap or false. There we go. The thing is, now that we have the preprocessor covered, we need to cover the processing steps. So currently what it does is just like make one hell of a racket and cost performance like crazy. My monster's almost gone. That's why I'm sighing like a just I need monster. You know what? I'm gonna go to my right screen and open Finamp. Well, I'm gonna close Finamp and I'm gonna open it again. Artist G Dub, because I can listen to that. Yes, it's a little bit early for that. Oh, I could actually share it with you. It's a little bit early for that, but let's go. That's a bit loud. It's louder than me. And it has to be turned down on my end as well. Otherwise I can't hear myself. Yeah, okay. And I'll bet you YouTube is gonna be like, hey, this is copyrighted material. And I'm like, no, I recorded this. I was at the church. And YouTube's gonna be like, but it sounds like something else. And I'm like, oh, I hate YouTube. I hate this copyright system. It's an absolute pain in the ass. Still a bit loud to be talking over. So I need... So, results. That's a vex string. Write combined output. No. It copies the resources, it converts the template. Is there a recursive option I have to set? Buffer size, override, skip exists. Shit. File copy won't do this. file copy will absolutely not do this. 50 dB, minus 50 dB is a bit quiet. Minus 40 dB. Let's see that we're around here. It'd be useful if I had viewers who could tell me whether the music's too loud or too quiet. But that's fine. I don't need viewers to talk into the void. Also, it's like 5:49 a.m. Like it's 5:50 a.m. No one's gonna watch a programming stream at 5:50 a.m. I just spilled Monster on me. Oh god. I don't know how I'll do this. Let me take another break. I need to take my morning meds. Be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Um, file copy. Okay, I think I'll multi-file output. I'm just gonna try project management. Oh, right. Adding a template. We need to say multi-file output. And we have to add the field up here. File output equals option bool. You really don't want me to add that? You want me to add that? Okay. I was like, huh? Multi-file output colon none get template mapping for preset. Currently I don't have a preset that does that, but maybe I'll have to get template multi-file output from template. I don't know. And main.rs is obviously complaining now. So I'll have to say multi-file output, and that obviously doesn't exist. So we'll have to add it in here. That obviously doesn't exist, so we'll have to add it here. I'm gonna take a little random switch. There's probably a switch here. There's probably a switch here. Arg, not arc. Arg. Multi-file output colon option bool. Long help enables multi-file output conversion for the template. Long help. Okay, this is the fun part. Enables multi-file output conversion for the template. When enabling multi-file output, every input file will be converted to a corresponding output file. What else can I say about this? I want music. Every input file will be converted to a corresponding output file. This excessively limits performance and should I think this is fine. Let's compile it. Cargo install path CLI. Let's see if it compiles. It should compile. Right, TiefDownConverter right, I need to be able to set is there anything like a flag option pool? Because I need to smart clean, multi-file output, smart clean. So this is a switch. Multi-file output pool. And update. Footer injections, multi-file output optional. So update gets multi-file output, update template if template multi-file output equals multi-file output dot or template dot multi-file output. Multi-file output, multi-file output, multi-file output, multi-file output, multi-file output, option pool. Now, one error gone. Or none? Is there like anything I can do here? Multi-file output dot I'd like a thing where I say if multi-file output. What did I just press? I don't know. If multi-file output some true, else none. Yeah, I think that's. Is this like possible? Other, not. Hey, Siptits. I'm okay. I need to switch to my Mac for a second. How do you pronounce your name? Siptis. I'm too German to say it any other way than Siptits. Which sounds really wrong. But that's fine. Hi there. How are you? How's your evening, morning, night, whatever it is right now for you going? While you think about that, I'm gonna try and wonder what I'm doing. Cargo install path CLI. TiefDownConverter. Oh, I need to change the versions. Cargo Tommel. O11O alpha.1. Replace. That should be fine. Okay. Where was I? I wanted to try this. So, TiefDownConverter project box. Templates. Wiki pages. Add. Dash F. What am I doing? Wiki pages dash F. I don't have a template file. Template type custom preprocessors. Dash O. I don't know. Wiki. Preprocessors. Dash multi file output. That's. Don't forget to add your template file. I don't care. Docs. Manifest.toml. Now we've got. Probably got some preprocessors. Where are my custom processes preprocessors? Enable listings, man page. This has to be a preprocessor as well. CLI, args, preprocessors, HTML conversion. Okay, go away. So, and I have to set HTML conversion as the preprocessor for. Oh my god, what? Okay, it's gonna reformat it anyways. Templates.preprocessors. Wiki pages, output wiki. Templates.preprocessors. Oh, that's processors equals HTML conversion. So, this is not gonna compile. TiefDownConverter convert -p docs. Missing field combined output. Obviously, it's missing the field combined output because you know. This is pain. This is painful. Because combined output obviously doesn't exist for a multi-output. Oh, I don't know how to do this. I mean, I know a few ways, but none of them are nice. Templates. combined output equals manifest model. Where's combined output? Combined output doesn't have to be. So this actually I need to change the manifest version. Const. So I don't forget it later. So we have a vec template. A template has preprocessors, options preprocessors. Compiled output has to be an optional thing. Option path buff. Can be none if template is multi-file output. Some oh god, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, and I need to add an fn upgrade manifest v5 to 6, just in case I need one upgrade. Manifest mod table result empty tuple. Okay, so I need to go 5, upgrading from v5 to v6, v5 to v6, man, woman, woman. Hey, Shapam Ranjan, I'm a woman, thank you very much for asking. There is an issue. That's still not correct. Some path buff. And down here is, oh right, manifest is not in use, so we comment it out. So commoners, what's up here? Chosen display, retrieve combined output from templates from defaults. Okay, or higher. What? Retrieve combined output? What is this? And I know, that's why I thank you for asking, because it's nice of you to ask in the first place, because I sound like a man, but I am a woman. That's why I'm thankful you asked. No combined output defined for this template's preprocessor. From template, preprocessors, from default, chosen. Oh god. I don't know what this does, but it chooses from default here an option path buff. I need an OKR here from template or from default. I do double option. Okay. that was easy. It's not gonna work because whoever uses this, every processor, is gonna be like, hey, can we have, and then it's like, no, and then everything breaks, and everyone is sad. So let's just cargo install TiefDownConverter. So retrieve combined output path buff. Why are you done over up here? So you're breaking because project management is like, hey, where am I? Add template, some path buff. If preprocessor output is none, preprocessor is some, preprocessor output is none, and multi-file output dot and not multi-file output. PC config. Fast fetch. If I could type, I've got a AMD Threadripper 3960X 24 core with 64 gigabytes of RAM and an Intel Arc A770. Basic computer. There was no. All right. You preprocessor output is some. Preprocessors. Template preprocessors equals some. Yeah, that makes sense. If multi-file output, then none. Else, some path buff from. I think. Yeah. And if preprocessor output, start setting a combined output for non-multi-file template. Preprocessor output dot is some and multi-file output return error cannot set multi-file output while also setting a preprocessor output. And that should be it on this end. Remove is simple. I need to document it. Oh my god, I didn't document that. Oh, okay. Header injections. The list of injections to be prepended to the document. Body in injections, the list of injections to be inserted into the document and be appended to the document. And last but not least, what I'm actually doing, multi-file output, whether the created template will be using multi-file output. Oh my god, it's getting bright outside. Oh, that was an accident. I'm just gonna copy these. Really, we're already at Jachtet for Locken again? Gee. So returns a result containing either an error or nothing. Okay. And there we go again. I need to build the whole validation again. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. I'll pause the music and you'll have your pause screen music. Be right back. Hear the music. Wasn't too quiet, probably. Yeah, let's go back to the transition back. I don't know if you hear it now. That's it. It's really hard to judge how high I should put the music, so you can still hear me, but it's not too loud, too quiet. Is this good? I don't know. Tell me whether you can hear the music. Excuse me. So in this case, obviously we have to set it to some path buff. Some path buff. You can hear the music. It's wonderful, isn't it? It's very classical. It's the only music I have that I recorded myself, which I can use. If some preprocessor output. If template dot multi-file output or multi-file output dot is sum and multi-file output dot unwrap or false. Return error I cannot set the preprocessor output while multi-file output for a template with multi-file output enabled. is some. And template multifile output dot unwrap or false. Now this should work now. Actually, I don't need that. There's some. That should be sufficient. Okay, can I set the preprocessor output for a template with multifile output enabled? And then I'll say if let some preprocessors output preprocessors preprocessors template dot preprocessors equals template preprocessors. Let some preprocessors equals template dot preprocessors if preprocessors dot combined output and multifile output dot unwrap or false. Return error cannot set multifile output on a template which has a combined output. But is some cannot move out probably. Of template is enum variant, this move here, consider port here. That's fine. So we can edit it. It should be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try installing it again. Retrieve combined output result. I think I need to make this here consider if from template is sum and template dot multifile output return error can manifest a template with multi-file output cannot have a preprocessor combined output defined. Okay. Multi-file output unwrap or false. And we need brackets here because that's obviously not how this works. And result option path. False if else return none. Okay. None. Not a function. Okay. Some chosen. Okay. So now everyone is yelling at me because this is suddenly a optional thingamajig. And that is where everything gets worse and awful. Because now we have to adapt the actual, like, this is writing a combined output. Instead, if it's multi-file, it has to do it for every output. And now I have to decide whether I'm doing it the right way or the easy way. And I think I will not decide this today. Or at least not now. And at least not on stream, because that is a decision that needs toilet time. I have to sit down for like half an hour, 40 minutes. Just to get my my ideas running. I think that's it for today. Have a wonderful nobody is watching, I know. I'm just pretending. You know? It doesn't matter. I have to talk while programming, and it's easier when I have the pretension that I'm streaming. But you're here. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you very much, and have a nice morning, evening, night. See you later. Bye bye.